73rd Annual British Academy of Film and Television Arts Awards, or simply the 2020 BAFTAs, were held on February 2nd, 2020 at the Royal Albert Hall in London. And it's no surprise that one of the most talked about subjects was the extreme lack of diversity amongst the winners and the nominees. It was highlighted earlier that none of the acting nominations had a single person of color in the list, and that once again, women were excluded from the Best Director category. Speaking at the 2020 BAFTAs was Prince William, who has been the president of the BAFTA for the last 10 years. The Duke of Cambridge was in attendance with his wife Kate Middleton, the Duchess of Cambridge. During his speech before he awarded producer Kathleen Kennedy the Fellowship Award, Prince William chose to speak about how the lack of diversity was simply unacceptable. After seemingly making a joke about Netflix's The Crown, Prince William moved on to more important issues. He highlighted that while a number of men and women of different ethnicities were incredibly talented filmmakers, technicians, and actors, he said there was a need to do more to enhance the diversity in award shows. Prince William said, "Yet in 2020, and not for the first time in the last few years, we find ourselves talking again about the need to do more to ensure diversity in the sector and in the awards process. That simply cannot be right in this day and age." For his part, Prince William ensured that there would be a review of the existing awards process in order to make it more inclusive in the years to come. While the audience nodded in agreement, viewers watching from home were not entirely convinced and took to Twitter to express their outrage. The reason? They pointed out the fake concern that Prince William seemed to show for racism and diversity when his own sister-in-law Meghan Markle was bullied out of her position as a working royal and chose to move away to Canada in what is now being called the Megxit. Fans were not oblivious to Prince William's silence in Meghan's defense and called him out for it online. One user said, "Prince William calling for more diversity at the BAFTAs, this after he spent 3 years throwing Meghan under the bus and said FA when a journo compared his nephew to a chimpanzee." Another added, "What hypocrite that anything that makes him look good, but we all know what he did to Meghan." Many others continued to call him a racist, with one user saying, "I cannot tell you how disappointed I am, I was so wrong." He is using his BAFTA speech to fake concern about racism when he stayed mute for 3 years while Meghan Markle was targeted for shame. Prince William wasn't the only one who called out the lack of diversity at the 2020 BAFTAs, as he was joined by leading actor winner Joaquin Phoenix for Joker, who called out the systemic racism and need for better representation in his acceptance speech. But clearly, there was no love lost when it came to Prince William, and all eyes will now be on him to see if he actually works to make a difference within the BAFTA or if it was a line of empty promises. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, be sure to check out all other content too, and don't forget to subscribe.